18 and a not equal to 0, find a minus 1 by a and second one a cube minus 1 by a cube. A square plus 1 by a square is equal to 18 means what we have to do? A square plus 1 by a square. We need a minus 1 by a. So what we have to do? For getting a minus 1 by a, we need what? We need a minus 1 by whole square. From down onwards, if you think, then only we can write a minus 1 by a is equal to some value we will get. No. So before that we need which one? A square, a minus 1 by a whole square, isn't it? What is the expansion of a minus 1 by a whole square? A square. Don't write. I gave time. No. Now no need to write. First listen me. After that I will give you time. So what will be a minus 1 by a whole square? A square
is 1 by a square minus 2.
Minus 2. A square
Minus 1 by a square.
A square minus 1 by
no. Formula a square
plus
no. A square plus Ani. Tell me.
plus 1 by a minus 2.
You should study the formula. Or if you don't want to study this formula, do in the working column that calculation I told no. This is in the form of what? A minus b whole square. Same model you do it, which is equal to a square. A minus b whole square is what? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Here a stands for a, b stands for 1 by a. So how can we write? A square minus 2 into a into 1 by a square plus 1 by a square, isn't it? 2ab. A square minus 2a into 1 by a, 2ab. Here a stands for a and b stands for 1 by a. You are listening or not? A cancels.
Yes, ma'am.
So a square minus 2 plus 1 by a square. That means if we rearrange a square and 1 by a square together, it will be 1 by a square minus 2. So what is the formula of a minus 1 by a whole square? That is a square plus 1 by a square minus 2. A minus 1 by a whole square is a square plus 1 by a square minus 2. Minus 2. We have only which one? A square plus 1 by a square. No. So for getting we want to change it into a minus 1 by a whole square. What adjustment we have to do? First question we have added 2. On both sides. Subtracting
on both sides.
that is a square plus 1 by a square only we have. Minus 2, no. So this question what we have to do? Subtracting 2 on mute it. 2 on both sides. So left side subtracting 2 means minus 2. That same thing we have to do in the right side also. Our question a square plus 1 by a square minus 2 we have done is equal to 18 minus 2. Understood this or not? What we are doing? If you have any understood?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have any problem for finding this directly, just go from down onwards. Then you will get an idea. We need a minus 1 by a. For that, what are the things we need? So next step. This is in the form of a minus b 1 by a. A minus 1 by A whole square. 18 minus 2 is what? 16. So A minus 1 by A will be what? Root of 16.
16.
Plus or minus root
4.
16. That is A minus 1 by A is equal to plus or minus 4. We will consider only positive values. If we take positive values, A minus 1 by A is equal to 4. That is our first part. Okay. Take only positive values. Any doubt in this? Can we do the second part? Can we do the second part? A cube minus 1 by A cube.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So second question, we add 2 on both sides. In this third question, we subtract 2 from both sides. Next, A cube minus 1 by A cube. We have A minus 1 by A. What we have to do for finding A cube minus 1 by A cube? We have what? Now we got A minus 1 by A. We are taking only positive values. Positive 4. For getting A cube minus 1 by A cube, what we have to? Please respond.
A minus 1 by
We should
Put on copy.
whole.
Cube. Whenever you see this cube, we
Ma'am,
have
we should cube.
It's minus 1
cube
Cubing both sides.
both sides. So what will happen? A minus 1 by A the whole cube is equal to 4 cube.
Cube.
So this is in the form of what? A minus B the whole cube, which is equal to A cube minus 3A square B plus 3AB square minus B cube. If you don't want to study A minus 1 by A whole cube, study A plus B whole cube and A minus B whole cube and do in the working column. That is better. So A minus 1 by A. If you are getting confusion means instead of A, we can write it as A itself. Instead of B, 1 by A.
1 by A.
What we will. Yesterday we discussed this. And we wrote it.
Yes, ma'am.
So what answer you will get? Instead of B, we can write it as 1 by A. Plus 3A into B, we can write it as 1 by A square. B square means 1 by A square. Then plus, so not minus, plus minus 1 by A cube. Then A cube minus A cancel, 3A balance will be there, plus 1A cancel, denominator 1A will be there, minus 1 by A cube. Next one, what we will write? So this step itself you write here. A cube minus 3A plus 3 by A minus 1 by A cube is equal to 4 cube is what?
64.
64. So take this A cube together. A cube minus 1 by A cube minus 3A plus 3 by A is equal to 64. Some adjustment we have to do. We can substitute some values. Up to this completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then listen me. Don't write anything. We need what? A cube minus 1 by A cube. You know, listen me properly. A cube minus 1 by A cube we need. Then look at our question. What we started. A minus 1 by A. If we have A minus 1 by A, that value we can substitute as 4, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to change this in terms of A minus 1 by A. Which one? Minus A plus 3 by A. We have to change it into A minus 1 by A. So for that, we can take 3 common. Or better you write this A minus 1 by A. in this we have, so that you write here. We have A. We want to get the answer as negative 3A. So how can we make it into 3A? What number should be multiplied? We have A. We should multiply with some number to get 3A. Which number should be multiplied? A into
Ma'am, 4.
2
3.
into 1 is equal to 2. 2 into dash is equal to 4.
A
into
negative 3.
2 into 2 is 4. Same way, A into negative 3.
Negative 3.
What about others? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
A into negative 3 is negative 3A. So, that negative 3 you have to write outside. Don't write anything, first listen. Then automatically you will get a 3A. If you change the bracket, negative 3 into A minus 1 by A. If you change the bracket, what will be? Negative 3A. Negative into negative, positive 3 by A. That only you know here. Okay. So what we have done? Don't write. First, once again, tell me. Don't write 1 or 2 times. We can discuss. After that, only you write, please. Don't simply copy. You won't get this stuff. Don't simply copy from the board. What we have to do? A cube minus A cube. We don't have anything. We have to find out the value of A cube minus A cube. 1 by A cube. Next step, what we have to do?
We have to make it as A minus 1 by A.
Why we are making it as A minus 1 by A instead of A plus 1 by A? We can make it as A plus 1 by A also, no? Why we are not taking that? Why we are not doing that? Only answer is what? We don't have the value. We have value for A minus 1 by A only. So what value we have, that way we have to take. So this one remaining thing we have to take in terms of A minus 1 by A. We have to write in terms of. For that, value will not change. Some adjustment we have to do. We have A minus 1 by A. So let's step instead of A minus 1 by A, we can replace it as 4. That's why we are writing A minus 1 by A. So if we write A minus 1 by A, negative up to this completed. We need negative 3A. We have only A. Tell me. Got the idea? A only we have. A only we have. If we change the brackets, we want to get it as negative 3A. Changing the brackets. We want to get the answer this way. Try. Which value? How many of you have doubt? Please tell me. Hello? Are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, ma'am.
Then tell me which value I have to write here. Negative 3A. A only here. If we write that properly, next will be automatically correct. Think of this. A only we have. We want to get the answer as negative 3A. Do in the working column, that is better. A into. All are hurry in writing, I think.
No, ma'am.
I will give you time first to answer this. After that you can write. A into.
Negative 3.
Negative 3.
Negative 3.
Negative 3.
or simply saying -3. Understood or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood, ma'am.
-3. Okay, -3. So if we change the brackets, you will get automatically -3 into a is -3a, negative into negative, positive 3 by a. Why I said like this way means here 3 and 3 common, that 3 we can take common. Usually we will take a positive 3, so it will be difficult. So that's why if we take -3 common, a minus 1 by a will be inside. So sometimes if you will not take a -3 instead of -3, if you take positive 3 means it will be difficult. That's why I told you to adjust with this a minus 1 by a. So it is equal to 64. I think it is clear. Then next step what we can write?
A square
Minus 1 by a cube minus 3
minus 2
4
4
is equal to 64. The next step, a cube minus 1 by a cube
minus
minus a is
equal to 64.
a cube minus 1 by
Minus
a is equal to
is equal to 64
square plus 12 is equal to 70.
36.
a cube minus 1 by a cube is equal to 76. So a minus 1 by a we got, second part a cube minus 1 by a cube is equal to 76. Okay. Understood? Right. Today itself study that portion, otherwise it will be difficult. Daily portions you have to study. Otherwise this chapter is very tough. If you understood it is easy, but after that it will be tough. It's very important. Think and study.
Ma'am, my work is completed.
Yes, ma'am.
What about others? Completed.
Yes, ma'am. I also completed. Yes, ma'am.
While I am explaining, please don't write. Okay. While I am explaining, I will give you time. If you write means you can't follow me. That's why. I will give you time. These are questions are very difficult. If you didn't listen means. The next question. Question number 4. A plus 1 by a is equal to p. With, instead of number, p is given. Fourth question. A plus 1 by a is equal to p and a not equal to 0. Then show that a cube plus 1 by a cube is equal to p into p square minus 3. A plus 1 by a is equal to p. A cube plus 1 by a cube is equal to p into p square minus 3. Question is cube. No? A cube plus 1 by a cube we have to find out. So what we have to do? We have a plus 1 by a is equal to p. Don't write anything. First write the question and listen. Please respond. While seeing that question, what you feel? What we have to do? Think of that. We need a cube plus 1 by a cube. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What we have to find out? A cube plus 1 by a cube. We have 1a plus 1 by a. So what we have to do with that? If we want to prepare biryani, what we need first?
Rice.
Biryani rice.
Biryani rice. No.
Rice.
So simply getting biryani rice. Can we have the biryani?
No, ma'am.
Masala.
Biryani jump. Masala.
Masala.
What we have to do?
Ingredient.
We have
Masala.
to add the ingredients. No.
Yes, ma'am.
So preparing biryani, we need biryani rice. That is with us. Biryani rice is with us. We have to. This is the biryani.
No.
Then we have to add
Ingredients.
the
Ingredients.
You have to add the ingredients. Add it.
Yes, ma'am.
Whole cube.
Add the ingredients. What is our ingredient? Sambar ingredients we have to.
No.
No, ma'am.
Girls,
Sambar powder.
please respond. You are in 8th
Rice.
standard. No, please. I'm not talking about boys, about the ingredients or cooking. I'm
Rice.
asking to girls, 8th standard students. We can.
Yes, ma'am.
Sambar ingredients here.
No, ma'am.
No.
Then biryani ingredients and itself we have two. So same way here cube no. So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
same thing we have to do. So connect with the biryani. Then it will be easy. You are all in. Then tell me.
Done by a whole cube.
Oh, thank God. A plus 1 by a whole cube. So biryani comes means you understood, no? Whole cube. That same ingredient we have too. A plus 1 by a whole cube. Isn't it? A plus 1 by a whole cube. Isn't it? So we can write this as what? P cube. Can we write? That means cubing both sides. This is our question. Usually we need a cube plus 1 by a cube means what we will do? Cubing both sides. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood. Cubing both sides. What we will get? Don't write anything. First listen me. Cubing both sides. So a plus 1 by a whole cube is equal to right side also we want to cube, that is p cube. Then a plus 1 by a whole cube is what? A cube plus
1 by 8.
okay, right.
1 by
Okay. Up to this you write. Up to this you write. Then only you can do. A plus 1 by a is equal to p. Cubing both sides. Write down. Cubing both sides. A plus 1 by a whole cube is equal to p cube. Then expand. A plus b whole cube form. A cube plus. Better you write here itself. No need of going to working column and all. Can do it directly here, no? Or doing the working column. Which one is better?
we can do it here itself.
Here itself. Oh, okay. So 3a square b plus 3a b square
Plus
b square means
b cube.
plus
Plus b.
that means 1 by a whole cube, which is equal to p cube. So after cancellation, here a cancels. So balance 3a plus here directly you can write this a square, no? Here 1 square is 1 and then a square. So 3 by a. 1 we will cancel. 3 plus 1 by a cube is equal to p cube. A cube together. A cube plus 1 by a cube plus 3a plus 3 by a is equal to p cube. We need what? A cube plus 1 by a cube value we need. So let it be there itself, a cube plus 1 by a cube. Then same as question number 3, you have to say what we have and with that we have to adjust. What we have, then only we can substitute the value. What we have, which value we have. Think and say, do it. How many of you can? Just let me check how many of you can. Completed that step? After solving, you are getting p into p square minus 3 or not? Check it. Anushree, your profile is Abhistree's, no?
Ma'am,
Hmm?
that is my
Ah, face, same face. So, tell me, a cube plus. Tell me, who can?
3a plus 1 by a. A plus 1. A plus
A plus 1 by a. Why we are writing a plus 1 by a?
because it is already given.
A plus 1 by a value is p. So, instead of this, write it as a plus 1 by a. Then equal to p cube we will write. Then adjust that. We want to get 3a. We have only a.
Plus 3.
3.
Positive or negative? Positive or negative?
Plus positive. Plus 3. Positive.
Only Anne-Marie, Nandana and Anushree, then Sridev, Advait, only in this class. What about others? Satvik also sometimes responding. Diya also. What about others?
Ma'am, I am also responding.
Anida. Okay, okay. Then, what about here? Tell me.
3.
Positive?
Positive 3. Positive
Positive
3.
Positive.
Positive 3.
Positive.
Positive 3. Understood how to do? So, if we change the bracket, just take 3 into a, 3a. If we add, wrote correctly this positive 3, it will automatically got 3 by a. Don't bother about this next term. Then next, how can we write? A cube plus 1 by a cube plus 3 a plus 1 by
Into
a,
P.
that is 3p
P.
is equal to p cube. We need a cube plus 1 by a cube only. So take that a p 3p to the left side, 3p to the right side.
Right side.
So p cube already there.
Negative 3p. Minus 3p. Negative 3p.
Where's Anna? Anna always responding, but now Anna is not here. Today absent, Anna.
No, ma'am, I am here.
Then why? No sound. Can't follow.
Yes, ma'am.
Tough. You are feeling tough. Not responding. Then who are the others? Feeling tough.
Yes, ma'am. Some tough.
You are in 9th standard, not in LKG. So that you are growing now. Likewise, our max also will grow. So practice, practice, practice. That's the thing we have to do. Don't get tensed, okay? One by one we can study. Exercise wise we can study. Don't get tensed. First exercise, study well. Which day? Monday. Okay. Thorough study.
Ma'am, today assessment test is the.
No need. Monday we have class test now. So study that 4-1. 4A now. Study that. Then 3P.
minus
Ah.
3p.
minus 3p
Minus 3p. A cube plus 1 by a cube is equal to, here p cube p. We can take one p common, no? Balance p square. That is
minus 3.
that only we have to find out p into p square minus 3. So that a cube plus 1 by a cube is equal to. What about this question?
I'm following.
Hmm? If you are not getting,
Could you please explain this one more?
which one? This question.
Yes, ma'am. This question, fourth question, once more.
One second. I will. Can you see the recorded video?
Yes, ma'am.
First, you see the recorded.
yes,
video.
ma'am.
First, you see the recorded
I'm
video.
writing the notes by seeing the recorded video.
You are not getting the recorded video.
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes it is not coming.
And we are
No
getting the
problem. No
recorded
problem.
video.
No problem. I will give you the link. Okay, our online class, all the link I will give you today. From expansion fourth chapter, fourth starting onwards, I will give you the link in our group today itself. Okay, if you subscribe, then you will get all the. Okay, that is better. No need of depending on Teams. I will download and make it in YouTube. Then don't worry. Then one thing you do Saturday, Sunday, Ria. Saturday, Sunday you watch this once again. If not getting means, I will explain you Tuesday. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
This stuff, if you listen properly and if you listen carefully and you have to do that, then only it will be clear. Again, I am explaining means you will get, but you will forget. That's why you have to practice. If not getting means you inform me, I will tell. Or send me a voice message, Ria. Which part you are not getting. After checking the recorded video, just send me a voice message.
Okay, ma'am.
Now you
Excuse
are.
me, ma'am.
Huh? Tell me. Gayatri.
No, ma'am. I don't.
Now you are lucky, no?
Ma'am, I only.
You are getting the recorded videos. When you are in class means you won't get no. So think positive. Hmm?
Ma'am, but if we are in school means we can ask doubt anytime now.
But there is limitation. No, now we can watch the video. No, whole class you can. No, think of that. Think
Ma'am, your
positive.
voice is breaking. Also, we will study with friends, so we learn first.
Ma'am,
We can ask doubt to our friends.
What?
Ma'am, time.
Oh, time. Okay. So study this. Okay. Thank you all of you. So Monday we will have the exam.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Very
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am,
Huh?
excuse me, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, in this type of